This is Kevin Jackson of the Black Spreaker Radio Show. Listen to Vigilant Liberty Radio.
What's going on in your head? I think your brain is gone dead.
At Independent Journal Review, we publish news that is objective, fair, and entertaining. As one of the top websites in the United States, it's our duty to bring the absolute best to our readers. Readers like you. IJReview.com, your number one source for news and entertainment.
If you think paying for food stamps is more important than paying for veterans, you might be a liberal. Around here, we call you an idiot. Vigilant Liberty Radio.
Hi, I'm Dustin Hoyt with America Our Way, and you can hear me right here on Vigilant Liberty Radio at 10/9 Central on Thursday nights. We bring you the best in political commentary from the right-wing, conservative, libertarian perspectives coming together and bringing the best content on the internet. Be sure to tune in every week for your favorite shows. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
This is Ed Morrissey of HotAir.com, and you're listening to Vigilant Liberty Radio.
At Independent Journal Review, we publish news that is objective, fair, and entertaining. As one of the top websites in the United States, it's our duty to bring the absolute best to our readers. Readers like you. IJReview.com, your number one source for news and entertainment.
Welcome back to The Right Mics with Mike Miller and Michael P. Housen. Should you be so inclined, you can ring us up at 412-567-6879. As we like to say, agree, disagree, tell us how awesome we are or how much we really suck. It's all good. Okay, so Michael, I know you are as concerned as I am about what Barack Obama may do after he leaves the presidency to, just to kind of kill time, man. I mean, obviously money, not an issue, but, people got to do stuff. So I really have been thinking about different potential jobs for him, man.
Okay.
One of them, I think, probably isn't to become a stand-up comic.
You know what, man? That's very funny.
So, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that I've seen some of his stuff on TV, though, and I think he might be a really good TV host. The guy's really smooth and slick. Anyway.
Listen, I mean, he can... last week before, whatever, he kind of took over for Colbert, for just a short segment. And, of course, when he's doing the Correspondents' Dinner, he's got the White House or whomever writing for him. But I'm thinking when he kind of gets out there, he's not going to have all the support from these people. And, well, listen, I have an example. Maybe we'll let the folks judge how funny Barack Obama is and whether or not he should maybe rule out stand-up comics. So Monday, he's at Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst in New Jersey, right? He's giving an address to the troops, which is always hilarious to me in the first place, because we all know he loathes them and they loathe him. I mean,
that's so true, man.
So you talk about a hostile audience to go out and try to crack a joke in front of, right? Particularly when it's about them. that's probably not a good judgment right off the bat before you even get to the joke. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know that he's like, oh, I gotta go talk to these guys,
He
and
hates
they're
every
looking at it.
frickin' second of it.
Oh yeah, and they're looking at it like, really? The president is gonna come see us. This is gonna be awesome.
And see, the thing is, I mean, we're going to play a short clip here, but any clip you see of this guy with, how he always puts, well, to be fair, I mean, presidents all have, the kind of gathered on purpose mini audience behind them as they speak. But anytime he speaks to troops, or when he's at West Point or wherever he is, and you just check out the looks on the faces of the gathered behind him, if they have anything to do with the military, it's like they'd rather be anywhere else on the planet. So, okay,
They'd rather be getting waterboarded.
Exactly. So yesterday, he's in Jersey addressing the troops, and he tried to make a joke. And I'm not gonna steal his shall I dare call it thunder. Jessica, let's just play the clip and listen to the effort at a joke, and then we will definitely, Mr. Hausum and I, discuss it at length afterwards.
During the holidays, we can gather with family and friends because you're willing to hug yours goodbye and step forward to serve. After a long day, we can come home because you're willing to leave your home and deploy. We get to celebrate birthdays and anniversaries and holidays, go to soccer games, go to dance recitals because you're willing to miss those of your family. We're free and safe and secure over here because you're willing to serve over there. That's the noble spirit of your sacrifice. That's the selfless character of our military. Those are the precious gifts that you give America, not just this time of year, but all year. Every year. You never stop serving. You never stop giving. You guys are like Santa in fatigues. Although I'll bet one of those C-130s is a little more efficient than Santa's sleigh. I figured I'd get something out of our guys on that.
How embarrassing could it possibly be? It's unbelievable. I mean, and if you watch the video, and you have to watch a video. Michael, we need to put that up on the Right Mike's blog, but it's hard to watch. I mean, first of all, back up the bus. Obviously the dopey joke fell completely flat. You talk about awkward. I mean, it was awkward. But listen to the tone, listen to the delivery of his voice as compared and contrasted with when he's in a union hall, or when he's speaking on a college campus, or when he's speaking before, dare I say, a black audience, or whatever have you. Dude hated being there as much as they hated having him. And then to try that lame joke and then nervously grab that C-130 line, hoping like hell that at least the RA or whatever, the troops as it relates to their equipment is going to bail him out. That was really, really sad.
Oh, man. When he said, I figured that would get something out of you, what I heard is, I can't believe the previous one didn't get anything out of you.
I know, man. Again, you all, whether you check it out on the Right Mics later or see it somewhere else. I mean, as excruciating as it is to listen to, just to watch it is even it's even harder. But when I said what I said earlier, he loathes the military and all it stands for, because that's what the far left does. Because the U.S. military is simply an extension of the U.S. in and of itself, and America is brutish and a bully, has only gotten where it's gotten through the centuries now, at the expense of other countries, stealing their resources, and here domestically on the backs of first slaves and then, the poor and the middle class. And America deserves its comeuppance. the military is viewed by the far left as simply an extension of that. And it was so obvious in this guy, as it has been before, when he's mailing it in, dude. You talk about reading from the teleprompter. He was just completely mailing it in.
Yeah, I think in fact, Dan Fitzgerald just commented on Twitter a second ago. It was a really good point, contrasting his his demeanor and his delivery and his attitude in front of the troops, as opposed to if he's standing in front of a bunch of 19-year-olds or a union hall or
that's what I just said. And listen, that's what he's done. I mean, when he's really been in trouble, what has he done? He's hopped on a bus, he's hopped on the helicopter, he's hopped on Air Force One, and he's gone to a college campus or a union hall or any audience where he knows he's going to have adoring fans. And it's just, Dan's right. I mean, the contrast is a word you would probably use, striking.
Right. It is, and what it also is to me is just shudderingly embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
I mean, he uses that commander-in-chief designation on occasion, and it's like, oh, he hates the fact that they even exist.
He does, and you know what? Sometimes, when he's talking to the military, I've seen a lot of this stuff, and I know you have too. He at least gives it an effort. This was a hollow Obama. This was, I'm mouthing the words. I don't believe, a damn bit of what I'm saying. I got to say them. I'm talking to you. I'd rather be, I'm thinking about my 17-day upcoming vacation in Hawaii. I'd rather be anywhere else on the planet than talking to you people. And then this dopey Santa Claus joke is as if what our brave, courageous military does is should be compared with Santa Claus. Listen, I get it. I mean, to an extent. But it was just like kind of it was a perfect storm of as bad as it could have been.
Now, you know what? I'm going to make another point with this, and I just realized this as you were saying whatever it was that you were saying.
Because you don't ever listen to me. You never listen to me anyway. I know that. You're probably looking at yourself in the mirror, man.
No, I was just I was editing my selfie.
Okay. Okay, that was perfect. You were signing. No, you were signing your autograph on a few of your pictures you're sending out to your.
Santa Claus is his hero for a handful of different reasons. Think about that. I think that Santa Claus probably is Barack Obama's hero, and if he could go through any character in history that he would like to be, it would be Santa Claus.
Now, see, I disagree, but continue, and I'll tell you who I think it would be.
I think it would be Santa Claus because Santa Claus gives out free gifts to people for this. Basically, I mean, there's the word play that you got to be on good behavior or you're going to get coal. But everybody gets a gift on Christmas. Those that celebrate Christmas, and it's because of the nature of their existence. So they are entitled to gifts because of their existence. And there is one magical person that without any cost and instantaneously gives everybody what they need and want. And Barack Obama would like to be that guy.
All right, I can buy your point there and your analogy. And he would definitely he'd be in the running with me, but I think he would come in second to one other individual.
The man from La Mancha?
Nope.
Okay.
Robin Hood, dude. Because the only thing that you're missing, everything you said was true, but the only thing you're missing is Santa Claus ain't, my wife hates it when I do that, ain't robbing the rich to give to the poor. And see, Barack Obama hates wealth in America. Except wealthy liberals, but he hates the 1%ers that are Republican. He hates Wall Street. He hates big business. So Santa Claus doesn't have to steal from the wealthy to give to the poor, and that's why I think Robin Hood, in my book at least, is maybe a better caricaturization of Barack Obama, or vice versa.
Okay, well, here's the reason why I'll disagree with you on that. Remember when oh my gosh, I just had his name. The